Narcissistic individuals tend to lack the empathy to care about other people's thoughts, feelings, or opinions. They feel entitled to do as they please, and they have a willingness to exploit people to get their needs met by others. Narcissistic individuals tend to believe that they are better than others, that they are superior, that they're entitled to that special treatment and privilege. They have that belief that they are special. Therefore, they can be some of the most challenging people to deal with, to say the least. That's why the best way to deal with a narcissist is don't. It's to go no contact and no longer have to deal with them. However, for various reasons, this isn't always possible. When it comes to dealing with narcissistic individuals, we have to find other ways to deal with them than normal communication and disagreements that people can have from time to time in life, because narcissists don't care about you. Therefore, some of the most effective ways to deal with a narcissistic individual that you cannot go no contact with are things such as establishing firm boundaries. Now, this isn't explaining to a narcissist what your boundary is. They feel entitled to walk straight over these and they don't care. This is setting personal limits within yourself of behaviours you will and will not tolerate, and no longer feeling guilty when they cross the line. Keep any interactions with a narcissist focused on the topic of hand, or when they go off topic, stop listening, stop talking. Yes, that's how narcissistic individuals treat people, and sometimes that's the only communication they understand. Now, narcissists can escalate their games to get attention from you, which is why your safety must always come first. Avoid getting drawn into debates with a narcissistic individual, because they're not interested in the debate. They're interested in asserting their dominance, being in control, validating their feelings, which is why it's best to stop talking to them and walk away. Detach emotionally, because if you do not detach emotionally from a narcissistic individual, they will emotionally manipulate you in order to get their needs met by you. The narcissist behaviour is about them. It's about them getting their supply. It's about them getting their needs met. It's about them putting other people down. It's about them feeling better than all others. And there's nothing you can do to get them to see anyone else's point of view. They're only interested in their own. Recognising this and avoid taking their personal attacks personally, because they will make it personal to gain that reaction from you. When it comes to this, it is about maintaining that emotional distance to prevent them from getting at you. You might get your feelings hurt, you might get frustrated. Do not give the narcissist the satisfaction of the reaction that they are craving for from you. Stick to facts. Avoid discussing feelings with narcissistic individuals. They're only interested in exploiting these to meet their own needs. Entitled individuals that lack empathy will dismiss your feelings, especially when discussing any important issues or any of their behaviour that's provoked certain feelings within you. So keep communication grounded in facts and avoid any emotional arguments that they can exploit. Recognise their behaviour for what it is, such as if they've cheated on you, recognise that they're not going to take responsibility, they're going to pass the blame, they're going to accuse you of having trust issues, deny all knowledge. Recognise the fact that they cheated and then stay as far away from them as possible. Limit the personal information you give them, because they will use these things against you to punish you, to hurt you any way they can. Avoid sharing any personal details that they can use against you or that they can gossip about you with. The less they know, the less they have to manipulate and criticise you. Do your best to stay calm and collected. Not easy in the face of a narcissistic individual to begin with. However, the more we recognise that they're after that reaction, they're after winding us up so that they can stand there all smug and all calm and ask us what our problem is. They're after that reaction so that they can blame us for causing all the problems and stop giving it to them. Narcissistic individuals feel entitled to have everything their own way, and they will go all out to provoke that emotional reaction to gain control over the situation. By keeping calm, staying neutral, it avoids giving them the reaction that they seek. And be well aware that a narcissist, once they're no longer getting that reaction from you, will happily escalate their games. They will double down. Get the reaction out elsewhere. Get the frustration, the anger, the resentment out elsewhere, and never to a narcissist or never to someone that's going to fill the narcissist in. Avoid engaging in power struggles. You're fighting a losing battle against somebody who doesn't care about you or your feelings. They will go low. The only thing they care about is winning. Resist temptation to fall into their traps. Resist the urge to prove yourself right. They're not interested. Know your facts, know your information. Stop trying to prove it to them who lack the empathy to care about what you've got to say. Agree to disagree where possible, which is unlikely around a narcissist. Avoid getting drawn into unhealthy debates that will likely go nowhere other than them deflecting and blaming and accusing you and attacking your character because they don't have the facts, they don't have the knowledge. They just look to play the victim and make you look like the problem. Recognise when it's best to just simply walk away. More often than not, when dealing with a narcissist, when we try everything we can think of, we eventually realise that the best option is to disengage. If their behaviour becomes stressful or toxic, which it usually does, we have to then consider limiting our interactions with them, ending the relationship entirely, going no contact for our own personal well-being. By applying these strategies, you can better manage yourself around a narcissist, better manage your interactions with a narcissist and with challenging individuals to protect your peace. Recognise the narcissist isn't going to see it. They're not going to get it unless it aligns with their version of reality, which is usually from cloud cuckoo land and not based on any actual facts. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through, or any tips that helped you deal with narcissistic individuals. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot give no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon, how to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries, because traditional boundaries don't work with narcissistic individuals. Then I have the new book, which is out on Amazon now, which is Behind the Mask, The Rise of a Narcissist. And then there is Healing from Narcissistic Abuse, a guided journal for recovery and empowerment. A Narcissist Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse. and 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People, How to Stay Sane and Break the Chain if you cannot go no contact with narcissistic individuals. Those books are all on Amazon if anyone would like to go and check those out. Thank you very much for watching. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.